Hello, Artsy friends. I am glad you're here. We will start in just a few minutes or a second. I always just like to see that you guys can hear me okay and see me all right. Hello, Artsy. Oh, great. Hello, Artsy Whoops. Friends. I am glad you're here. We will start in just a few minutes or a second. All right. Turn that one off. I have computers everywhere. All right. Yeah, Jason, I'm glad you and your wife were in the store today. Very nice to meet you guys. So anyway, today, in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we're going to get a little pink and powerful. We're going to do a couple different cards. We're going to be using the Be Strong stamp set and the Fight Cancer stamp set. So if you need, to make a card for a friend or a survivor or just someone to lift them up and give them hope and inspiration, I think you'll find that these stamp sets will really come in handy, and I think you'll like them. They're very versatile. So, and we have a little die that goes with it. So, we're going to go ahead and make some cards. Glad you guys can hop on with us today. So, let's go ahead and turn the camera around and get started. Okay. Again, these are the stamp sets. Be Strong and Fight Cancer. What I love about this is all of these words can fit on this ribbon, which is really nice. And then the die itself has, well, oh yeah, the other die in here is the glove, but I already have it. We're going to be die cutting with that in a little bit. And then what I like about the die set too, the ribbon comes with two separate pieces that can be layered together. So you don't have to stamp to still get a really cool ribbon. So I'm going to show you that too. So I want to be able to show you a couple different things that you can do with these sets. So this is a card I had done. We're going to kind of recreate this one too. And this is using our square dies to make a shaped card. So we'll do that as well. So let's go ahead and get started with one card. So I wanted to use, I love this. This is one of our, collection is our Coastal Getaway collection of the paper. And this one's called Ciao Bella. And I don't really need this in the card, but I love these flowers. But I also didn't want to cover this up. So I went ahead with my Ciao Bella die and I just cut this out because I'm going to cover this piece up because I don't like to waste anything. So now she's ready to use somewhere else. So she's just going there. I just wanted to show you that when you're looking at our papers, kind of give you an idea. You can use parts of them and it'll create a whole different look. So that's what we're doing for this. And I'm using my Sweet Petunia glue press. We are out of them right now, but we have ordered more, so we'll be getting them in probably next week or maybe the end of this week. I really like the glue press. So I'm going to do this like this. I do like the pink background on this too, but for this card I really wanted the flowers. So these are sometimes, like, I love to do fun folds and stuff, and but this I just was keeping these simple, so don't have any fun folds necessarily on the cards today. So I went ahead and stamped. This one is using the Fight Cancer stamp set. So you can see the little ribbons, and then here are the gloves. I went in and stamped those already, and we're going to die cut those. Put it there so you can kind of see the words. So I've got this here. And these sets, again, can be used, just change up the colors and you can use them for any different cancer that you're wanting to kind of focus on. I love dimension, so I am going to pop this up. So you can see we're just covering that hole where the little cart was. So not every card has to have necessarily a fun fold. They can be kind of simple. So make sure to cover up that. I just like how the flowers now wrap around this. Try not to sneeze. I've got a bad cold. Okay, so I already stamped these in a lighter pink. So I just kind of wanted to show you this die. What's cool about this die is you only have one die, but the way I designed the gloves, one glove is facing forward and one glove is facing backwards. So you actually can use the same die for both gloves. I like doing that kind of with dies because it kind of helps, you know, keep the cost down for you guys, and I like having it doing something that helps you guys out to get the most for your money. And we're going to just hang these off of those ribbons. Excuse the sniffles. Okay. Let's figure out where I'm going to put these. Okay. Guess it doesn't really matter which one I put down first. Have this one up a little higher. And this one hang down here. So just very cute little simple card. We can do something on the inside. So we have the sentiment, friends don't let friends fight cancer alone. So I just layered this up. It's always nice to add a little bit of something to the inside of your card. You could, you know, you could just put the sentiment right in the middle, but I just kind of like that extra pink punch. And then one of the other teeny little dies on here is this little ribbon. So I just punched that out of the pink. And I think putting that down in this little corner. So again, just a simple little card. Very easy, very fast. All right. And I did punch out some extra white cardstock for the gloves. So I could have layered these up a little bit just to make these a little bit bolder. But I don't think it needed it since I used the foam tape. So, all right, we will save those. I will put them with my dies. Then I will be able to use them next time because they're all ready to go. Let's do another card. The next one, we're going to be using this one, the Be Strong. And we're using this one. Now here I went ahead and cut extra ribbons out. So I'm going to layer these. And then we're going to stamp on this one. So I'm just going to drop that on there. Again, this kind of makes it feel like a little bit more of a chipboard piece. I like doing this. So by doing this, I don't really need the foam tape. These layers will be kind of popped up enough. Just layer that on there. Okay. So now we have just used this to stamp it in a color. Then we're going to put some words on there. So I'm going to drop this in here, and the words are kind of at a little, they kind of wrap a little bit. So we're going to just, this one's the one that's open. We're going to line this up, and I'm going to use the word strength. So you have courage, survivor, and strength. The words that I'm using on the front, hope is the only thing stronger than fear. And so I think strength is kind of a nice one to put on here. So I'm just going to lay this on the words. It kind of does around that curve. And let me look over the top. I want to get right in. Let's see. Slide it down a little bit. Okay. I think that's good. All right. Didn't want to lean over too much or you're going to see the top of my head. So. So sorry. I'm going to have a tickle in my throat the whole time here. Oh, terrible. I hope you guys couldn't hear that. All right. Hold on just a second. All right, I'm back. I had to go around the corner to cough. All right. Isn't that cute how it fits on there? All right. So it's always fun to see where you guys are watching from. So leave a comment. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm hoping my voice will last the whole demo here. You'll notice the flowers on that are from the back of the barcode part. You're going to have to keep popping out of the frame to cough. Excuse me. So Stacy's in Topeka, not very far away. So I think we'll this flat and we'll pop up the ribbon. Just do it right like this. Again, I did add this, add a couple layers. So I don't really think I need the extra foam tape because I think it already has some dimension, enough dimension to it. Again, just, do this in a different color palette and it'll work for any, any one of the Cancer colors. But I think that's really cute. We could do something to the inside too, but I think we'll leave that one like that. Now the other one I want to do is show you how to make a shaped card with our layered dies. So I took the cardstock, folded in half, and I'm going to line this up at the top. I don't want to cut off the edge. So that top piece is right there. So I'm going to die cut this. You die cut it while it's folded in half. Okay. So before I pick this up, I flip it over just to make sure it cut all the way through, because we are cutting this in 2 layers and that cut through just fine. So now we have a nice shape card with a nice stitch all the way around. And then you've got your card. This piece, so you notice it's cut short because we didn't cut it all the way, right? So you miss a little bit of that. But the piece that we're going to put on top, we did as the full square. So when we attach this, you're not even going to know that we did a short fold. If you flip it over, you're going to see a little bit of a lip, but that's not a big deal because you're not really looking at that. And you could do this kind of fun shape card with any of our layered dies. It's kind of a fun way to do it. Okay. Now, remember I said that the ribbon has an inside piece and an outside piece, so we can layer this. So this is kind of cute. I put some double-sided tape on here first because we're going to paper piece it onto the base. So here's the background of the ribbon. And then, again, I put that piece on, ran it through, and now we can... This would be a good time to have my glasses, but okay. I'm going to take the biggest piece first and peel this off. So here's our sticky. You can use just the glue too, but I thought I'd show you this. All right, start down here. There we go. So it's kind of fun to do this in, different pattern pieces. Okay. So I'm just going all the way around, starting little pieces there. It's really easy to paper piece this back in here. There we go. All right, excuse me for just 1 second. I'm trying not to sneeze cough right at you. Okay, there we go. So I love the plaid, or the little gingham pattern. And then we can decide where we want to put that. Oh, sorry. Okay. So because it is the same print as this one, I think I am going to use foam tape to pop it up to bring it up even more. I'm going to keep this piece flat. Whoops. Okay. And then let's add some foam tape to this. This is just going to make it stand out a little bit more from that gingham in the background. And a little bit more. Laura says that I'm very organized. You're so cute. It's probably not something people think about me as organized, but that's so sweet of you to say. I do have great help. Okay. All right. I think that's, yeah, that extra foam tape just makes that pop up there a little bit more. I like that. And I thought it'd be cute to do a little ribbon on here. I love this big fat ribbon. And I think that will be cute up here. And then I am going to, let's see, use, let's see, I think I have some glue dot things for the ribbon. Let's get into this. Okay. Instead of trying to use glue, I'm just going to put it right in the middle. Drop that right on there. So there you go. This is, just a great, if you're going to give a little gift to somebody, then this makes for a nice little gift card, or, like just a little note card. So there is that one. So we have that. This is the one I had originally done. Again, it's so cute to do the prints, cut this out of a different print. Then it comes with a little mini one too. So I did the little printed one ribbon on the inside. And then let me show you a couple more. We've got this one, so strength. See how I did that one in the blue? And then this one is taking kind of so instead of stamping it, so this pink one is stamped. This is the 2 layers, but the words still fit on there. So there's the difference there. Again, this one is stamped. So you can do really a lot of different things with it. So I hope that gives you guys some fun ideas. So now you have a way to lift people up and spread hope. So I know this is kind of short today because my voice is not going to make it very long. But thank you again for stopping in with me today. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You can find those on our website, darebyartsy.com. And I do love it when you guys make it into the store to come see me. It is always fun to meet you guys in person. So definitely come by. The other thing I'm going to share with you guys today real quick is our die. This is a new die that's coming. It's a gift card holder die. We're going to be teaching a class with this and a couple other cards in, it's mostly Christmas card class here in the studio, so if you're nearby, but we are going to use this die. This die is supposed to arrive in our store tomorrow, so I'm very excited. You can't find this on the website yet. We're going to post it as soon as it walks in the door, and we'll put an email out when it comes in too. But it's so fun. I'll be teaching this in, as soon as it comes in, we'll probably do a demo, so that may be next week. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to tell you guys all to stay healthy, find some time this week to get in your craft room and get a little artsy.